right, here's the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. So Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestlers got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev is ready to go, and that means so are we for our main event. Our tail of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Arman Tsarukyan. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. And a nice job at least getting right on that.
All right for the mount.
Side control now. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient. That was nice.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Tsarukyan is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. 2 minutes to go. Tsarukyan's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
Big ground and pound.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the horn for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tsarukyan.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Final seconds here of round one. Round two is next. Let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear, get so many finishes as the fights progress.
Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, that's a good strike there by Tsarukyan. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking for finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, nasty elbow there.
Great shot from the top position. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. And now he's got the back. Makhachev's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Makhachev's able to transition back to side control now.
Nice transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Tsarukyan.
Oh, big punch land.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you would be in trouble.
Makhachev's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Trying to establish that jab once again. Lunges forward with a left there. Oh, nice judo toss for him. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Seconds left. Makhachev's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Round three next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end. There's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of...
For me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Tsarukyan gets how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Attempts the front kick there. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Makhachev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well, I'm blind as a bat, but it looks like that's a cut. It is.
Yeah, you can see a little blood starting to come out there. What a beautiful shot landed that cut his opponent over. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Tsarukyan is back in half guard, very comfortable here. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. This is where he wants to be. Oh, right into mount.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Tsarukyan's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Under a minute now to go. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Makhachev's back in full metal. Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Oh, it's tight. Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Gotta be careful here.
Final seconds of round 3. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to...
Able to set up a great shot. Got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land...
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Tsarukyan gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, good block there. Oh, almost like he saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's gonna have to bring in the in swell to try to deal with the swelling, because this guy is getting pieced up.
Throwing that jab now. Picture perfect shot there, DC. And one of those he might get.
I mean, the fight is gonna be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat. He's getting them out here.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up. Big shots landed by him now.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Makhachev's going for the sub here.
I think he's got it. It's deep.
Oh, he's out. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react real quick.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Oh, nice right hand. Nice level change.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, feet on the hips here. Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
And another strike from the top lands for him. He passes the half. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Makhachev's got the full mount. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to get wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him, you can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tsarukyan. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. So we go under a minute to go in the fight. Tsarukyan is right back to the full mount here.
got you a spot. Nice.
Makhachev's in half guard. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished for the champion here tonight. Congratulations, he is still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world.